today.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
We got a lot to say.
We got us Ramona Shelburne
Did I not
in the
tell
studio.
you yesterday?
Yeah.
What did I text you? You can go ahead and say.
Can I read?
Not exactly. Just censor it. Censor it.
Okay.
Say, I think he's leaving. I think he's breaking up with them.
Yeah, you said
let me see what I texted you.
Ron hasn't told the Lakers whether he's playing at Rich Paul's in Europe, but supposedly they're talking later today. They like
okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's breaking up.
Now,
so is this LeBron breaking up with the Lakers, or is this the Lakers sort of?
Yeah, I said just raising the issue just in case,
Right.
And I said I think yesterday. I think Bron is breaking up with them.
Yep.
Now,
do you think? Marcus asked a good question.
Is this Bron breaking up with them, or is this the Lakers sort of setting it up and just kind of being emotionally distant,
or
so
is
that
this
Bron wants
by mutual agreement parting? Conscious uncoupling.
Can it be?
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? That's a great way to put it. I'm gonna steal that.
Well, that was Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin from Coldplay.
Yes.
They were consciously uncoupling.
I kind of feel like I did at the end of Fight Club, and this is a spoiler alert. I'm not going to say what it is.
The movie's like 30 years old.
He was kicking his own ass.
Yeah.
Is basically the spoiler.
Basically, okay.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? I should have. Oh, now I see it. Okay. I mean, every once in a while, people tell you exactly what they're doing.
Yep.
And it's just a question of whether you believe them or not.
Right.
And the Lakers went into a meeting with Luka Dončić last year. Remember when Brian Windhorst and I did this whole story about how they met with Luka at Craig's on Melrose?
Oh, sure.
And I spent way too much time figuring out the front door or the back door and comparing the paparazzi
They went
photos.
in the back door and came out the front door, right?
Luka went in the back door.
Oh.
All three of the non-famous people went in the front door. And then all four of them went out the front door.
Oh.
Okay, and Luka was carrying the binder.
The binder.
The binder. Okay? Listen, this took a lot of research here, okay?
I know,
had to confirm everything.
The
and
binder
then
at Craig's with the chicken parm, I get
but
it.
guess what? And the pigs in a blanket and all
by
that.
the way, their dessert pizza, fantastic.
Super good.
Yeah.
And they had some really expensive some kind of wine that was amazing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, it's in the story. And in that meeting, they talked about, this is why you should sign an extension with us, Luka. We're committed to building the team around you, face of the franchise, yada, yada. And they said, starting in the summer 26, we're going to have all this cap space. We're going to go get you some guys.
Yep.
Where did that cap space come from?
LeBron leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not in the plans. So we wrote it last year, and I remember that was a very uncomfortable couple of weeks for Brian and I, because it was not a nice story. And then, Rich Paul gave that quote. And it was sort of like, we understand the Lakers, and it was supposed to be nice. He gave that to Shams. Remember that?
Yep.
And then they all just kind of had to come uncomfortably back together again. And the fact that, like, Luka and LeBron respect each other, they genuinely respect each other. I think as players and as men, I think they just were professionals. I think they just did their jobs. They played it out.
By the way, can we just say, LeBron did the Lakers an enormous solid by telling them before
this morning
free agency
he
started
dragged
that
us
he
out
was
another
gone.
week or so.
He could have strung us out, and he didn't.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
So, like, to me, it's interesting that we've gotten to the, like, okay, yeah, we all season long, I think you asked me 10 times, and I said, do you think LeBron comes back? I go, I mean, the way he's playing right now, why wouldn't you bring him back?
Right.
He's a really good player. I mean, he carried him against Houston as the season. And even like a couple weeks ago, I was like, I'm still like 90% he's going to come back. They can pay him the most money. And,
at one point, I think Ireland, what was his highest percentage? He wrote his percentages on the board.
Maybe like 70?
At one point, he had it 70% Lakers.
70.
Yeah.
It was like 70% Lakers, like 25% somewhere else, like 5% retirement, I think.
Yeah, that was basically what he called. At one point, and he adjusted it over a period of time. Can I just add something? Mm-hmm. This is a little color, Dave McMenamin. LeBron James has instructed Rich Paul to talk to everyone around the league who's interested in playing for them and come back to him with what the options are so he can make his decision. After taking time to decompress and undergo some self-assessment, LeBron James came to the conclusion that he wanted to continue to play meaningful, competitive basketball. Now, I don't quite get that. You can play competitive, meaningful basketball right here. I think this is a happiness move, isn't it? More than it's a competitive move, Momo? Is he doing this for happiness, or is he doing?
Yes. The answer to both is yes.
So both competitive and happy.
I think this is the best move for all involved.
Yeah.
I really do. I don't think he would continue to be happy here as the third wheel.
Yep.
As 3 out of 3.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. They just paid Austin. So in terms of who's eating first,
yep.
It's Luka, it's Austin, and then it's LeBron.
Yep.
And salary-wise, it was going to finally reflect that, which is uncomfortable. He's one of the greatest players of all time, if not the greatest. Like I don't think he would have been happy in that role. And I don't know that they're competitive with him in that role because, quite frankly, they need to build the team different. Mm-hmm. This is not how you would build a team around Luka. Like LeBron and Luka did their best with an awkward fit.
Right.
They both are the same player. They're both ball dominant point forwards. Yeah. They're great, and it's really nice to play with a guy like AR. Now there was a stretch there where they all three played together and they had some good metrics, but it didn't last long. And I think they've got to get better in the front court.
Yep.
They have some meetings this afternoon with free agents. I think Jalen Duren is a name that you really want to look at and see what happens there. It's a very risky game.
Super risky.
With restricted free agents. I wonder.
What about Walker Kessler?
Both,
same deal?
Same deal.
I think I read that they're both having conversations today.
Yeah, that's right. I would say.
Is Marcus Smart coming back?
Don't think so.
Is Luke Kennard coming back?
Don't know. I would have said yes yesterday. He might go. Now today, I've heard something else.
And Rui Hachimura?
I think so.
You think he's coming back?
I think Rui's coming back.
I think he should be. Actually, Marcus Smart, they're going to have a hard time facing or finding another point of attack defender as good as Marcus Smart was for keying that defense last year.
But they might find somebody who's a better shooter and can create some offense.
Right.
Yeah.
Was it inevitable that it was going to be this awkward? I mean, the whole binder thing. I mean,
this wasn't awkward. Have you been here? Remember Shaq and Kobe? Remember Stay D12?
Yeah.
Dwight wanted Kobe to get amnestied, and I mean, that was awkward.
That was awkward.
This is about as clean of a baton pass as you can have between two superstars.
Right, and he did tell us.
They're hugging each other.
He did tell us that's it. Genie sent out a nice tweet. Magic sent out a nice tweet. LeBron sent out a nice tweet. Kareem tweeted.
This is all choreographed, guys.
Yeah.
Like, nothing happens like this so cleanly. Like,
so is it Golden State?
Okay, you want to do the pie?
Yeah, let's do the pie. Let's have some pie.
70% Golden State.
Okay.
Let's go 10% Cleveland, 5% Miami, 5% something else.
5% something else.
Look, I don't know where. I'm not going to report this.
Right. Okay. Not reporting.
Wildly speculating.
Wild speculation.
I just keep thinking Phoenix or Denver should call too.
Yeah. I heard I was listening to NBA radio today, and they said Denver was certainly one of the teams that he could
took
consider.
a meeting with them before. He's got a good relationship with Josh Kroenke. There's video of him and Joker like yucking it up in the middle of a game. It's totally not Joker's style to play with a guy who brings the circus to town. Totally an anti-Denver Nuggets culture. But guess what? Denver just lost.
Yeah.
In this first round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they just lost in the first round. It was a really bad loss.
I mean, if you're Joker, you don't really like to be in the spotlight anyway. Why not have somebody who can bring, maybe not the circus, but at least kind of take that off you a little bit?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
Also, his deal's up. I mean, not up.
Yeah, right.
He could extend or not extend.
He's on a clock right now, right? He's got one more year after this year.
I think Phoenix is super interesting. You saw that. Just remember that video of him yucking it up with Dylan Brooks and Devin Booker on the sideline. Those things never happen by accident.